Everyone online is talking about the same business ideas. Someone with 2.1 million followers is telling you dropshipping changed his life. 90 seconds later, the algorithm hands you another guy promising the exact same thing in a different font. You've seen this video 11 times this month. Different face. Same script. Here's what neither of them will tell you. By the time a business idea has 2.1 million followers attached to it, the opportunity already left. Everyone chasing the same trend is fighting over the same shrinking margin. The smartest entrepreneurs don't follow trends. They find problems that people will gladly pay to solve. The first rule: the market doesn't reward what's popular. It rewards what's unsolved. In this video, I'm sharing 10 underrated businesses with massive potential in 2026. Some you can start for less than a month's rent. Others take real capital and real patience. Every single one solves a problem someone is already paying every month to have handled. Let's get into number 1. 1. AI Automation Agency. AI is everywhere. Most business owners still don't know how to use it. That's where you come in. You're not building AI. You're connecting existing tools so a business can automate the repetitive stuff: customer support, appointment booking, lead follow-ups, invoice processing, data entry. Demand is exploding because every business wants to be more efficient. Almost none of them know where to start. A single automation build-out nets $4,200 on average. Monthly maintenance contracts run $1,150 to $2,900 per client. Land 6 retainer clients and you're clearing more than most salaried project managers before you've hired a single employee. You can start this with a laptop and a few software subscriptions. If you're willing to learn no-code automation tools, this is one of the biggest openings of 2026. 2. B2B Lead Generation Agency. Every business needs customers. Most don't know how to find them. A lead generation agency identifies and delivers people who are already interested in buying. No inventory. No product. No shipping. Just qualified leads on a schedule. Businesses love this because an in-house sales hire runs $65,000 to $90,000 a year in salary alone. A specialist agency charging $2,400 to $5,000 a month per client is often cheaper and converts better. 5 clients at $3,000 a month is $180,000 a year in recurring revenue run from a laptop. The key is picking one industry, learning exactly who their ideal customer is, and building a repeatable system around it. It's not flashy. It's incredibly profitable. 3. Commercial cleaning. This might be the least exciting business on this list. It might also be the most reliable. Commercial cleaning isn't about mopping floors forever. It's about winning recurring contracts and building a crew to run the work. Office buildings, medical clinics, warehouses, schools, retail stores, all of them need cleaning on a fixed schedule, all year, recession or not. A single mid-size commercial contract runs $1,800 to $4,200 a month. Land 8 of those and you're sitting on close to $30,000 a month in contracted, predictable revenue. Start by doing the work yourself. Then hire. Then spend your time winning bigger contracts while your crew runs the floor. It's not glamorous, but boring businesses often make the most money. This is a textbook case. 3 businesses down. The next ones get even less competitive, and one of them has been quietly making people rich while almost nobody was paying attention. The second rule: boring only looks like a disadvantage until the check clears on the first of the month, every month, without fail. 4. Medical courier service. Most people have never heard of this business. Hospitals, clinics, and labs depend on it every single day. Medical courier companies move lab samples, pharmaceuticals, and sensitive documents. The deliveries have to be fast, secure, and exactly on time, which is why healthcare providers prefer signing a long-term contract over handling it in-house. One vehicle on a single contracted route brings in $2,400 to $5,100 a month. Build a fleet of 4, and you've built a business throwing off close to $18,000 a month before you've touched a second industry. The hardest part is landing that first contract. Once you've proven you're reliable, referrals do the rest. Not flashy. Dependable. And dependable is what builds lasting wealth. 5. Mobile EV charging service. Electric vehicles are becoming ordinary. Charging infrastructure still isn't. Instead of waiting for a driver to find a station, you bring the charger to them. At home, at work, or stranded on the side of the road. Apartment complexes and dealerships are also actively looking for mobile charging partners to offer as an amenity. A single charging session earns $30 to $75. Add light maintenance and diagnostics, and the ticket size climbs from there. The startup cost here is higher than almost anything else on this list. So is the runway. As EV adoption keeps climbing, demand for mobile support climbs with it. 6. Data annotation and AI training. Every AI tool you've ever used had to be trained first. That training requires humans. Data annotation is the process of labeling images, video, text, and audio so AI models can actually learn from them. The global AI data labeling market is projected to hit $2.32 billion in 2026, growing at nearly 23% a year, according to Mordor Intelligence. It is one of the fastest growing corners of the AI economy that almost nobody outside the industry has heard of. You can start by doing the work yourself. As demand grows, build a small remote team and manage contracts instead of completing every task personally. The real money isn't in the labeling. It's in managing the pipeline. Quiet. Behind the scenes. Which is exactly why so few people are paying attention. We're halfway through the list. The next 4 are built around one idea. Solve a problem people face every day, and because that problem never disappears, the income keeps coming back month after month. 7. Senior home modification. The population is aging, and most seniors have no intention of moving. AARP's 2024 Home and Community Preferences Survey found that 75% of adults 50 and older want to stay in their current home for the rest of their lives. That's not a niche market. That's most of a generation. This business installs grab bars, wheelchair ramps, stair lifts, and walk-in showers, the upgrades that let someone stay safely in the house they already own. Projects typically run $1,500 to $10,000, and one satisfied client tends to generate 2 or 3 referrals through healthcare providers and family members. If you have construction skills, or you're willing to learn them, this is a business with rising demand and almost no one competing for it online. 8. Short-term rental management. You don't need to own vacation rentals to profit from them. You can manage them instead. Most owners discover fast that short-term rentals aren't passive. Guest messages, bookings, cleaning schedules, and maintenance calls can eat an entire week. That's why they'll pay someone else to run it. Most managers charge 18% to 25% of monthly revenue per property. Manage 12 units at $2,800 average monthly revenue each, and you're clearing over $6,000 a month without owning a single door. If you're organized and good under pressure with guests, this scales faster than almost anything else on this list. 9. Specialized waste and recycling. Garbage doesn't sound exciting. It has created more millionaires than most people would guess. Instead of hauling regular trash, these businesses specialize in construction debris, electronics recycling, restaurant grease, or medical waste, categories that require licensing and specialized handling. That licensing requirement is the moat. It keeps most competitors out. Businesses are legally required to dispose of these materials properly, which means they sign recurring contracts and rarely shop around once they trust a vendor. Not glamorous. One of the most recession-resistant business categories that exists. 10. Business compliance and licensing. Every business drowns in paperwork. Permits, licenses, renewals, registrations. Almost none of them want to deal with it. You charge an upfront setup fee, then bill $200 to $600 a month per client to manage ongoing renewals and compliance. It's detail-heavy work, but once you've built real expertise in one or two industries, you become the person a client cannot afford to lose. And the businesses clients can't afford to lose are the ones that last. The third rule: the businesses nobody wants to talk about at a dinner party are usually the ones quietly paying for the dinner. Here's what every business on this list has in common. They solve real problems. Not trends. Not hype. Problems people are already paying every month to have handled. None of these will make you rich overnight. Every one of them can build real wealth if you're willing to put in the work. You don't need to start all 10. You only need one. Pick the one that matches your skills, your budget, and your interests, and take the first real step this week. Because the biggest opportunities are never the ones everyone is talking about. They're the ones everyone else is scrolling past. If you had to choose just one business from this list, which would it be? Let me know in the comments. And if this video was useful, like it, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more practical business ideas that build real wealth. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.